going through some of the stuff, and then we'll be moving towards that. We had a discussion in the class on what is drama, and we talked of this thing that drama actually means action from Greek and Latin language, and because it's not told orally, rather it is presented on the stage. Whatever story is there in the drama, it is given to the audience through action and performance rather than orally telling them. So on the screen, you would be able to see that drama is a type of literature telling a story which is intended to be performed to an audience on the stage. And when we compare drama to narrative poetry or to novel or to short story, so it's very much clear there that instead of listening to something in which only one sense is involved directly, that is which auditory sense, the sense of hearing is involved in it. Here, uh, within the theater, we have the chance of engaging with at least two senses, that is visual sense. We are able to see the people, we are able to listen them, and because of this engagement of more than one senses, we better comprehend things. So generally, while a drama is the printed text of a play, uh, the word theater often refers to the actual production of the text on the stage. So there, this is from here we come to know of two things. That one is the play written, as I told you, when it is in written form, it is called a play. But when it is presented before audience on the stage in a theater, then only then it is called drama. Refers to the actual production of the text on the stage. Theater thus involves action taking place on the stage, the lighting, the scenery, the accompanying music, the costumes, uh, the atmosphere, and so on. Like in novel or in a short story, we are told through words that it was feeling uh, hot, or it was feeling cold, or it was mild, or there was greenery, or there was. But in the case of presentation on the stage, we see the things actually with our eyes, and we are not, description is not there, rather we have a clear cut mention. Specifically, if you focus the few words, lighting, so in description we would be told that the sun was on this side and it was shining like this, or uh, talking of the primitive times, we would be thinking of lamps, that lamps were being there and they were lighted in, and the scenery, it was sea, or it was an ocean, or you know, it's in a ship, or in a boat, or on the canal of a bank of a river, or a stream, or a forest, or whatever place thing is there, or whatever music is there. So we directly, instead of description, we are engaged with directly seeing those things. Now, there are too many things I have shared with you people, but some of the things are very much common in drama and novel. These things that are now visible to you people on the screen, elements of drama. The first one is the plot, and the plot and story has very minor difference in them. In a story, we may not have cause and effect sequence, but in a plot we have a cause and effect sequence. And plot is there in novel, plot is there in short story, and even plot is there in narrative forms as well. In narrative poetry also we have got a plot. So a plot is there. There is a detailed discussion about plot, but generally, from Aristotelian perspective of plot, we can talk of four types of plots. You may note with you people. One is called simple plot. Simple plot means in which the story smoothly moves on, and when we are somewhere in the middle of the drama, we can guess the end of the drama because the flow is smooth and it is discernible in advance that what is going to happen next. That is simple, and drastic changes do not occur in simple plot. Then, contrary to it, there is a complex plot. And in the complex plot, what happens that until the end, there are so many drastic changes in the story that we are unable to guess the end. And um, after the, you know, the change of scene or the change of act, there is such a drastic and shocking change which the audience never expect. Then when we move to setting, so you need to understand what is setting. As I'm telling you, in novel and short story also there is a setting. By setting, we do not mean a specific room or a specific place or a church and thing like that. Uh, Broadly speaking, setting refers to the society which is represented, the culture which is represented, the social norms which are there in the drama. They are actually the setting. Time and place of literary work, you will have to understand this thing. Like if we are considering the ancient Greek drama, so there we'll come to know that there will be sacrificial places. Citadels will be there, forts will be there on the stage, they'll be represented. And animals would be sacrificed, or at times human beings would be sacrificed for the sake of, uh, this. Uh, uh, that is, so the setting will be of ancient Greek, and then the culture, the dressing of the people, they'll be according to that. And when it comes to character, sorry, I didn't talk of the other two kinds of plot. I talked of simple and complex. Now I'm moving towards this other, that one is uh, organic plot, which is also called well-net plot, in which what is happening that every subsequent action or every subsequent incident or event is the result of every previous incident. Uh, if a person kills another person, so there is a cause behind it. And when we move on in a plot this way, that there is a link between or among the events that are following one another and they are interconnected strongly, then in that case, this will be called organic or well-led plot. And on the other hand, when we are unable to find any such connection of cause and effect in the drama, different events under drama, then this is called a loose plot, which is not a well-knit one. And too many coincidences are there, mean that the author, the dramatist is relying on coincidences. Hadsat par inhisar karta hai. He relies on coincidences instead of, you know, uh, uh, having this cause and effect connectivity. Then there is dialogue, and in dialogue, you know that we have uh, two people talking at times, three people talking at times, four people engaged in conversation. But whenever the characters in the drama are talking, then this is called dialogue. But within dialogue, we have monologue, we have talked of that. Then we have aside within the drama. Similarly, we have soliloquy. So they are also considered to be part. And dialogue is important in this sense that until and unless people speak, we are unable to know their mentalities. When they express their opinions about different things, then we come to know what type of inner being they have got. It's only through this that we come to know of these things. Then simply it is written conversation in the play, that is, a person is talking to oneself, or talking to another person, or two or three people are talking. So this discussion is going on, and with the help of this we understand the conflict in the play, in the drama, that what is the conflict and how it is developing, and how it is to be concluded. So it is with the help of dialogue that we discover these things. Then theme, the central thought of a play, the idea or ideas with which the a play deals. So if you remember themes in literature, that there were personal experiences of man is individual, and then is men in general sense, and against society and against nature. So these are the themes. Sometimes the themes are economical, other times the themes are religious, other times the themes are political, other times the themes are very much personal or apocalyptic, and so many themes can be incorporated into thing into drama. Then the next thing, that is scenery, and it is very much related to uh, the the atmosphere which is required for a specific event. Might be it's the color of things on the stage. Like, just consider this thing, that there is a scene in a drama in which uh, two people are engaged in a conversation in a courtroom, uh, adalat, courtroom. So what is happening? That then the stage is made a courtroom. It is turned into a courtroom, and this is scenery. How scenery is developed on the stage according to the demand of the theme. When we move to in this presentation, the slides that are visible to you people, they are not up to the mark. That is, as I'm attempting, you know, just uh, uh, that thing, just a testing of this class, so that for the future we get developed. So we'll be relying only on these
Excuse
things.
me, sir.
Yes, yes, please. Who wants to say something?
सर ما تپوس کو سر د نریټیو پیوټری کو هم د پلاټینو سر په دې کې مینلی کم ټایپ استعمالېږي سر یوز کیږي
I talked of four types of plot. One is complex, the other is simple, another is organic, another is loose or inorganic.
یس سر نو سر د نریټیو کې سر دا ټول استعمالېږي سر
Yes, it can be
نریټیو پوټری کې
any one of them, any one of them.
یس سر
Okay, now we are moving towards types of drama. So the first one is tragedy, and too many people have talked about it. But as far as I remember, Aristotle specifically talked of it in these words, that tragedy is that kind of imitation of human life in which a human being is represented above average human being. So he is given a kind of superiority. That's the thing, a kind of superiority is given to people, and it's serious. It's something, a serious matter is there, because whenever general in our understanding, when we think of tragedy, so we consider it from the point of view of some great loss, or loss of life, or loss of something precious, or an event which is intolerable, that we are considering it. In the Greeks, a play that ends with the death of at least one of the main characters uh, In modern usage, it refers to a play that doesn't have a happy ending. In both the cases, if you consider Greek tragedies, Antigone, the Beka, Oedipus Rex, or any other tragedy, so you'll see that at the end there will be a destruction, and the hero is destined to die towards the end of, because uh, tragedy is the imitation of a single action, and according to Aristotle, the thing is that the beginning must be the real beginning, that it is not the result of a previous action, rather it is really a beginning itself. And then there must be a middle and there must be an end. So the end of tragedy is impossible without the, the death of the hero. And whenever the hero dies, definitely it has got a sad end. It doesn't have a happy ending. In comedy, that is there. Again, I am relying on Aristotle. Aristotle says that a comedy is the imitation of life in which human beings are represented is below their uh, is below the average. Below the average means that human beings are represented as dwarf. As human beings are represented as dwarfs, and dwarfs are always laughable at. We make fun of these pygmy kind of creatures. So, in Greek sense, it is a play that doesn't end in death. In modern usage, it refers to a play that ends happily or that is humorous. And a simple distinction at this point, which I'd like to share with you people, is that, we have a resolution in the case of what we call, uh, in the case of comedy, we have a resolution towards the you're engaging me with other tasks. Uh, in the case of tragedy, we have a destruction towards the end. The problem or the conflict doesn't get resolved. While in the case of comedy, the conflict is resolved. And most of the times in comedies, we have social conflicts, and in which there is some kind of hindrance in the way of lovers and they are unable to marry. But towards the end, that conflict, which is the cause of hindrance, it gets resolved and the couple, and many times in comedies, you will have ringing bells towards the end, and also marriages and songs and ceremonies. When we move towards this tragic comedy, a play in which serious and comic elements are mixed, at times it is saddening and at times it is pleasure giving. We have already talked of these things, but I'm just going through it. Drama is generally thought to have started in Greece between 600 and 200 BC, means 2600 years ago from today, although some critics trace it to Egyptian religious rites of coronation. Coronation, when kings were, the crowns were placed on the heads of kings and queens, this was called coronation. So please don't ask anything. Let me finish this discussion. Then Greek drama. In Greece, dramatic performance was associated with religious festival. We have already talked of this thing. The Greeks produced different types of drama, mainly tragedy and comedy. Famous Greek, uh, famous Greek tragedians include Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides.
प्लीज दमा एकटा सॉफ्ट कहिए सूट लगी है डिपकी
Please don't talk. Don't talk. I am
प्लीज
recording
द
it.
माइक आपका इतना
Please
सूख लग गया है
don't talk. I am recording it.
ونیره چپشه علاقه زما غټیک شو
द माइक थी आपका यार توصيل
Okay.
بس क्या यार
So Aeschylus, Sophocles, Euripides, the best writer of comedy was Aristophanes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, دا وړه څه خبرې کوي په کیسه مې خبرې کوي
I do not know what to do with these people. I'm surprised what is happening to these
Mike
people.
could off.
प्लीज यार स्टॉप दिस रिडिकुलस थिंग्स
Is the screen visible to you people?
Yes, sir.
यस सर
What
Yes,
is
sir.
written on the screen?
Roman drama.
Okay, thank you.
Drama.
Thank you. So from Greek, we turn to Rome, and then there is Roman drama. The Romans inherited the drama tradition from the Greeks. It's very much clear. The expansion of the Roman Empire helped spread drama to many places in Europe and the Mediterranean world. Seneca is the most important Roman tragedian, and one of his quote, which I like, one of his saying, which I like very much. He says that there is no genius, there is no genius without a mixture of insanity. That's what I like the most. Then there is a picture of theater. You can see that, the is my cursor visible to you people?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
यस सर
So you can see that
Yes,
the
sir.
center is the stage where the drama is staged, and the theater has been developed into such a way where maximum number of people can see the stage clearly, that whatever is taking place there. So it is Roman theater, and you can judge from it that how these modern football stadiums, modern cricket stadiums, and other playgrounds have been designed in order to ensure that it is visible to all the people. So this is the tactics. You see that there is a step-by-step rise in the seating arrangement on all sides, and the stage has been placed at a place where it's visible to all the people clearly. Then we have, I have talked of this thing in the Middle Ages, start with the fall of the Roman Empire. That is most probably around 5th century, but generally the Middle Ages are considered from 1000 onward in England specifically. So I'm not reading it. I just refer to, written mystery plays about Bible stories, if you remember, and then written miracle plays about the lives of saints and the miracles they portrayed, the morality plays in which characters personally personifies moral qualities such as charity or vice. So we have talked of these things somewhat, and some of these things in advance. We are running short of time because we are left with 2 minutes only. Then there is the Renaissance drama, and it is from 1500 onward, which a humanist movement came there, and human being became the center instead of Bible and instead of morality, and stuff. It was human being who was the focus of all these things. And in English, what happened in England, it was in Elizabethan age, Queen Elizabeth I from 1558 to 1603, which drama reached its climax because of Shakespeare, Christopher Marlowe, and the rest of the university wits, the sixth grade. Now, you might have a glimpse of this Elizabethan theatre as well, that how well furnished it has been. You can see it. The stage is visible to you people, you can see, and how different balconies have been developed in order to give clear visual to the meeting is ending. I'm really sorry for this thing. And then there are the pictures of these two great people. That is William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe, wonderful dramatists. Some themes, dramatic terms that are important, but we won't be able to go through them because time is getting out. But as I have recorded this thing, so you will have it next time. I'll share this recording with you people. And
Sir,
time is over, so sorry for it, but next time